I should have had the clapping thing again. Where we a little late today, but that's all due to me because like you mentioned, Razor Thin deadline here. Um, and I am going to set it to render out real quick because I didn't have time to render. Um, and hopefully, oh wait, I got to just turn off proxy media. I learned about proxy media. This is actually the first time I actually used proxy media instead of trying just to edit straight up 4K footage. Um,
How
which
how did that work out? I have not used.
great,
Okay,
freaking
good.
fantastic. I would not have been able to edit in the time I did because I transcoded the proxy during import. So
Okay.
I imported everything, transcoded, and walked away. And so it seemed to do fine. I didn't stick around. I think I went and made dinner last night or something. So I don't have no idea how long it actually took, but
Did it scale down to like 1080 or 720 or
yes,
something?
it did 1080p.
1080. Okay.
Yeah, and so that's why I edit. So I actually ran into it by accident last time, and so today was, or yeah, technically today and yesterday was the first time I actually intended to. Oops, hit the mic there. Intended to actually use it this time around, and
Okay.
so when I used it last time, I used it as 50% resolution, which was 2K, and it was still fine. And basically, I would edit everything in 2K, switch over, and then when I tried to export last time, I was like, "Oh no, you can't do that. Sorry." And I realized you have to switch it back to the original, otherwise you get the proxy rendered instead. So
Oh, it's not intelligent enough to understand. Oh shit, the media I'm working with isn't actually 1080p. I should probably render it at the same resolution.
uh, I don't know. Like I think I just recall it saying, "Hey, don't forget to switch it over," is what I think it
Hmm.
said.
Because I've
But
got, I have not played with proxy media yet. It's on my list of things to eventually, especially like if and when I start shooting longer or stuff that has a lot more color depth. Because a lot of the
yeah,
stuff that I've shot so far has been like really flat and big, but not.
yeah, and this is pretty flat to be quite frank. I'm shooting in ProRes 422 HQ, so holy shit, that was fast.
Is it done rendering?
Yeah. How long was it? Show. Okay, it must be a massive file. No, it's really small. I guess
Oh,
it's
you
because
rendered
of
it
the
down to
proxy
1080 though,
media.
right?
I don't know. Oh, did I forget to? I'm an idiot. Oh yes, Matt, you are an idiot. It would probably be helpful if I select the entire timeline and just a clip instead.
Oh shit.
So export. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh. Okay, settings. I was like, man, I've never seen it render that fast. Next.
Yeah, my machine's a couple generations newer than yours, and it's not even that fast.
Mm. All right, now it's gonna work through it. It's moving about 2% a second, so it shouldn't be too long. About a minute.
That's not bad at all.
Nah.
That is a lot faster than mine is going to render. So,
Really?
mhm.
I feel like yours is pretty. I mean, you have a new M1 Mac, a Mac Mini for that
Oh
matter,
no,
right?
I meant this week's, considering I have no footage to render.
So no, you mean it's going to render just really quickly? Then is what you actually mean.
It's either going to take infinity seconds or 0 seconds, depending on how you decide to look at it. So,
Mm. Jen says I'm not streaming on YouTube. I don't know. I should be streaming on YouTube. Streaming live and recording. You are live. You are streaming. Let me see here. It says I'm streaming. What do you? I don't know.
Streaming.
yeah, we're streaming.
Okay.
Jen doesn't know what she's talking
Yeah, she's in it. I'm talking about. I'm not streaming on my personal one because, to me, the personal one doesn't make any sense. It's just the 2 week film challenge is where it
Yeah.
would stream to. So yeah. Anyway, okay. Gosh, she just distracted me. Distracty. Okay. So yeah, I really wanted to do something creative with this. I kind of toyed with the idea of, well, actually, I should say, my challenge this round was barbecue, um, which I had initially put it on the list because I knew that was something that would be fun to do, something I knew that process, and might even talk to a local restaurant about videoing them because it's something I've actually done in the past when in my hometown, and for another thing altogether. So I was like, this could be fun, and the wife helped me find a barbecue tournament or something like that nearby. The problem was is I would have to reach out to them and be like, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to shoot. And it was like 3 days before the event. I couldn't just call and be like, hey, I want to film your event. I know you're busy, but can you let me know by tomorrow? Like, it just didn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure I would have looked like a total dick. So I didn't want to do that. So I figured the following weekend I would do something. Well, I think that following weekend was the weekend we came up seas. So that didn't, I realized I was like, oh shit, I got to figure something out then. So then that's when we decided, oh, hey, we'll just bring a brisket up and I'll shoot it. This made making a brisket about 10 times as difficult.
Well, now I just feel bad.
No, not at all. I mean, I had to get it. I had to get through it somehow. I didn't. I don't think I shot a lot of footage. It was just the fact that I had to do what I had to do with the meat. Jin didn't know of this channel. What do you mean you didn't know of this channel? You obviously found it. But anyway, I just got distracted here.
Yes, you were correct, Jen. This was probably a lot like Lindsay and the Cake, and now yeah.
So, it was like a matter of like washing my hands after touching the meat, touching the lens, then washing my hands again before I touch the meat again. So it's like I'm constantly running back and forth. So not just going between the two pieces, but then I have to run back over and it's just like, okay, I'm just getting meat all over my camera. Screw it. Now,
I didn't think about that.
So
yeah,
that initial process was super annoying. It just took much longer than I anticipated. That I really realized it. But overall, I mean, it wasn't terrible. The cut of meat that I got was terrible, though. Like terrible. Well, compared to the other ones I've had. Oh, hey, look, it rendered finally. So let me see. I guess it is a massive file, and that's not going to allow me to. I'm going to have to down convert it.
I will interject real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
For what it is worth, I enjoyed the hell out of that brisket. I have had a lifetime of brisket. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was far from the worst thing I've ever had. I mean, it was not bad. It was actually rather good.
Yeah, no, it was, don't get me wrong, it was actually pretty good. There was a lot of fat on it, and then I ended up cutting too much fat off, so then it was a little bit dry in some areas, but it wasn't too bad. I mean,
it was good. For anyone that's watching this that obviously didn't get to try it, it was better than Matt makes it out to sound like.
Tomato. I'm kidding. Let's see. MP4. What is MP4? MP4. I want it to be resize by percentage. I'll reduce it to 25%. No. 50%.
I thought the uploader only took 1080.
Shit, you're right. 75%.
Can you not just give it a resolution?
Well, I just don't want to do the math. Because it's just me for the...
Yeah. That makes sense.
Ooh, there's a storm rolling through here.
Yeah, it's... Oh, damn. Yeah, that actually is probably about to hit y'all. I just realized that. Because looking at the radar, before I got in the shower, and I was like, oh wow, this is rolling up past like Fredericksburg and everything. So
Oh, that is a big storm. Okay, this will be
mhm.
fun. It's kind of like gonna be like a little bit of roulette on whether we'll stay up or not here to see if
Yeah,
this.
I was
If I
gonna
just
say
suddenly go,
if we don't get to finish this, thank y'all for showing up.
yeah, and Jen apparently says it was super tasty. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. And you know, I gotta give y'all credit. Y'all like was like, all right, we're gonna do this with it. We're gonna do this with it. And there's like, yeah, this is great. Like, I love doing that kind of thing. Like, instead of just eating brisket every day for 4 or 5 days,
Oh man,
we hammered through a brisket in what 3 days, but of course across like
yeah,
5 different meals.
barely, not
So
even 3 days. Really, like 1.6 days, 1.7 days, something like that.
nearly two
three
days.
three calendar days, but like Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday until late afternoonish. But oh my god, I will say this: that the chopped beef sandwich that Lindsay and I had Monday for lunch. Oh my god, it was
Yeah,
good.
that's one of the
It was
best.
good.
That's one of the best things I like about doing about that. It's just chopping that up and adding some barbecue sauce there and going
Yep,
for it.
it kind of marinated after the fact in that sauce for a while. Oh, it was good. That
Very
was good.
nice. All right, let's see if oh no, it's still rendering through permute, done converting through permute. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a moment.
All right.
Trying to think. So, what do you have for us? We might as well move to your challenge.
Oh, my challenge is a complete failure, and I have to forfeit because here's the footage that I shot right here. It's heavy. Um, yeah, my challenge was so I did actually like put a good faith effort into doing this. Um, let's see. Stalls. I have nothing to stall. I didn't do anything.
I think she said about stalling for the waiting for the video,
Oh,
but
yeah, well, that's true. Um, yeah, so my primary challenge, because we rolled two this week, my primary challenge was filming a rescue or a shelter for animals. Reached out to a few, heard back from like none, basically. Heard back from one, and it was the folks that. So my mom used to have a Boston Terrier. Um, got in touch with the folks that ran the rescue that she got it from.
mhm.
And it's basically a lady that does it out of her house. It's not like a facility or a
Yeah, it's a
program.
foster rescue of some sort. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lady that runs the whole show out of her home. All of the fostering is disparate. Like it's not a shelter. It's all people that do stuff individually, like
right.
in their own homes. Which I think a lot of rescues operate like that. I know
Right,
you're involved with that, and I think that operates pretty similar. Um,
right.
and it basically would have been a I it basically boiled down to she would have had to have given me like a bunch of people's contact info, and she really didn't feel comfortable doing that. And I respect
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
who wants to get if somebody called me at like 3 on a Wednesday and said, "Oh hey, I heard you like
Give me all
foster
your
dogs.
contacts.
Can I come to your property and like film you?" I just hang up on that person. So that didn't happen. Um, my secondary was airplanes, which was actually kind of feasible. There's a joint reserve naval base, not that far away, which is bizarre because I li- thanks Matt, you asshole. Feels like a Simpsons joke. Anyway, um, there's a now put it back. You put that back right now. I want that title, damn it.
FL. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so there's actually a Joint Reserve Naval Base nearby, which, for anybody that's watching this now or in the future, I'm in Fort Worth, and you may be wondering, where's Fort Worth? It's in North Texas, and the nearest ocean's like 400 miles away-ish. I don't know why it's a Joint
It's about
Reserve
right. Yeah, it
base.
seems about right.
But it's an air base. They have a lot of planes. Could kind of have done that. It's really hard to get a good vantage point nearby that isn't on like a highway to actually shoot from. And I just did not have a lot of time to do that because work has been really horribly busy. And I basically worked until the sun's gone down for the past 2 weeks, which is real hard unless you want like red and green lights moving across a black background, which is not very exciting. So yeah, I absolutely failed to accomplish anything worthwhile as far as shooting video goes. But I did learn how to use a color charge. And I did kind of learn how to do color grading in Resolve, which
Also,
was
how not to do color grading as well.
yeah, that was a real horrifying experience because I looked like not even an Oompa Loompa, like just
It was pretty close.
it was close, but the colors were just in such stark contrast. And I don't think I took a screenshot of that. I don't even think I took a photo.
I told you to do it. But it reminded me of the old Egyptian movies from like the early. It's like the first color movies where they had the super dark bronzer on and it looked super fake. That's what it reminded me of.
Yep.
But,
and my eyes were the correct color, but my skin was this alien orange color. Like there was some real weird. It's not uncanny valley. I don't know what the word is for it, but I look just creepy as hell. You know what? I still have the. Hang on. I don't think I deleted that. Let me fire up DaVinci and see if I can replicate this.
That was pretty good too. And actually, while you're doing that, I guess I can go ahead and show the footage here. I don't know if you want to multitask there or not, but
I'm going to watch yours.
Okay.
And then we can come back after that, and I can jack around and Resolve.
Yeah, this was. I had a vision for this video. That vision did not come to fruition.
Oh, is there no voiceover?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. I'm sad. I was looking forward to that.
No voiceover. Okay. Let's go to show on screen. Hide us here. So yeah.
Okay. Um, so a couple of things. One, um, oh my God, when you blasted that thing with the whatever seasoning you put on it, um, that just kind of killed the stream because of all of the compression artifacting.
So what did the when you started the video?
Well, no. When you, I'm shocked none of that woke me up.
Yeah. Yeah. It. I was throwing shit around,
Gotcha.
but yeah.
Um, no, when you were sprinkling all of the whatever it
Salt and
was you were
pepper.
spicing it with, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, it it was kind of like whenever, like if you're watching a football game or something, and there's like a lot of just confetti that starts falling down, how like the picture just goes to shit
Yeah.
because of all of the compression artifacting. That's what happened on the
Uh-huh.
stream. I was like, oh wow, I know what's happening, but oh my god, this is just a grainy mess.
Yeah.
But
So mhm.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was gonna say I didn't color correct whatsoever, so it's very like flat. But
Okay, and that's what I was going to ask. Was if what what if any you did? Because I was like, man, that there's a very distinct difference between like everything leading up to the stuff you shot here and then the stuff you shot here.
yeah, I just ran out
Um,
of time.
yeah,
So
which
what I
I
still
get
will
it.
I still plan on doing is still actually color correcting it. I still might actually do a voiceover on this. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely gonna color correct and put it back out because like when I did the horse video, there were some things I wanted to change. Like I wanted to give credit to Double Spur Ranch and stuff like that. So I actually went back and edited that. So the video that's actually on the 2 Week Film Challenge website is the secondary edit that I made. So
oh
like
nice. Okay.
so worst case scenario, if there's something that's just not quite right, or there was like an audio was peaking as well on that video. I think we talked about it. It was like it almost sounded like almost like you were in a telephone. It was just weird audio. So I went back and replaced the audio and stuff like that. So just small fixes,
Gotcha.
things that didn't really the meat and potatoes stayed the same. I just added a little gravy. But this one is going to need a lot of barbecue sauce on, a lot of gravy on it. But yeah, I'll color correct it. Might do the video. I might shorten it down because I still think it's still a little too long. Because it's the longest one I've created, which is 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh nice.
So yeah,
Yeah, that is long. Okay.
yeah, yes.
And
You're
unfortunately, I fired up Resolve and it's like, oh, media offline. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I've got my my SSD's plugged into the computer. And then it hit me. Ah, hell, we shot that on your CF card.
oh damn, we did.
I don't have that footage.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's still my camera. Damn it. I could have sworn I thought you transferred it to your computer though.
No,
Because
we gave up and used something else, or I just deleted it because it's not on here anymore.
mm,
Um, just to make sure. Yeah, I've got some footage on here that is of you sitting at the table. Um, but that's it.
yeah,
Oh, and
those
that was the transcode test that we did just to see
yeah,
how fast it would run B-raw into ProRes.
yeah, that's right. Oh, okay.
But no, I color grading aside, I rather enjoyed that. It was a I I am looking forward to when you re-record it with a voiceover. I'm okay. So funny you mentioned that. These are my crappy old glasses that I have had for I don't know how long now, most of COVID. The anti-glare coating has gone off of them. They're horrible. They're out of prescription. Um, they're garbage, and so I don't wear them when I do stuff like this because glare. However, where did I put them?
My glasses are supposed to come in tomorrow, so I'll have a new
Yes.
pair of
Today,
eyeballs.
in the mail,
today,
I
yes.
got
A new
a
set.
brand new pair of glasses.
Oh. Fancy.
So there you go, Jen.
So yeah, that I guess here's the next question. Do you want a new challenge?
Yes. I do.
All right.
I will have time this weekend. I will not have any free time next weekend unless I'm just not gonna have any free time next week because I'm gonna be out of town. However, if I can absolutely do it this weekend, yes, I would like to try and plan out something now and just get it done.
Okay. Let me pull up our wheel here. I was not prepared for this because I was editing. See, wheel. And I gotta sign in. Okay. For some reason, every time I close out of Chrome, it forgets. It like clears my cookies for some reason. It's super annoying.
That sucks. Excuse me.
All right, let's see. I think it's. Oh, that is not it. Okay, let's try this one. All challenges. That includes 1 and above. So.
Thank you, Jen.
I thought 1 through 4. Let me see what this is. Okay, I don't even know anymore. This rate, we're gonna go with this one. I think this is all challenges. So obviously, if we get a same challenge, we will. That's absolutely not what I wanted. Hold on. All challenges. Yes, this is the correct one. Okay. I'm going to track mine, obviously, here. Hold on. Paste that in. Okay. So, obviously, if we get something we've gotten before, it's a respin. If it is a lower end, like a 1 through a 3, that'll become your secondary. Will continue spinning for your primary. Actually, I'm sorry, take it back. Whatever you get is going to be your primary, and then the secondary one will spin, and of course that'll be a 1 through a 3, I believe is what we did. So it's a different wheel. Let me actually switch over to that one then, which is this one here. Yeah, challenges 1 through 4. Now, obviously, if you get a 4, we skip it and spin again for a 1 through a 3. Okay.
Good.
Let me share this and share my screen. Yes, I understand about it. Chrome tab. All right, there we go. Share. And then also, let me move my video. And we're going to show this one. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so this is the primary one here. And what is the best way to do this here? Yeah, it works. Okay. Let me go here. You're going to go first because I did a video and I said so.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
All right, here we go. You know, what if you get a rescue again?
Nope.
Oh, you already get that one. Didn't you do it? Oh no,
No.
you did an instrument.
Someone playing musical instrument. This is a different one,
So
which is weird. I'm kind of curious how we managed to get this on here twice, but
I think the instrument ones were on there first, and then somehow music got played into it. So music was kind of open ended, so you literally could do anything. This has to be a piano.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All right. So let me make note of the piano for you. Actually, I'm just gonna drop it in the chat, the private chat here, so I know. So someone playing a piano. That is age 4 challenge. All right. So then we will switch over to the other one, which is this one, and see about getting you a secondary.
The remedial wheel. All right.
I got too many windows open. Let me find this one. Here we go. Now we're good somewhere. You get a redo here because there's audio in it and it was terrible, so I had to turn that shit off.
Oh god.
Let me try it again. There we go. Apparently this one just likes to spin for frickin' forever too.
Yeah, I was noticing it didn't seem to slow down when the drum roll was going. So help me God, if it's airplanes again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Ooh, bicyclist though, I don't know if it's any better.
No, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Yes, I can't do that one.
I can't do that one.
I don't have a camera that can do that.
So, can you shoot in 60 frames?
I can shoot in 60 and drop to 30 or 24 if that's all right.
Yeah, I would either shoot in half it. You could probably even go down to a quarter depending on what you shoot.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
So
Mine. Well, because like. Does yours do like 1080 at 120?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine will do.
I think so. That was.
Yeah, mine will do 4K at 60. So I can do 4K at 60 and then drop it down to either TV or film, and because I've done that for what did I do that for?
Yeah,
I've done that for one of these challenges, and I don't remember which one.
I had to shoot in B-roll to make it happen. It's not supported in ProRes.
Okay.
And I was going to try to get information on the clip here. Well, let's try to find out what resolution it is, but it's not being nice. Oh, I shot in something weird. It's not even 1080. It's like 1512. 2864 by 1512. I think it was shooting in a slightly different ratio in order to use the entire sensor versus
shooting
just
in like whatever that weird CinemaScope crap that Quentin Tarantino uses that they shot like Lawrence of Arabia in or something.
No, this one's a little bit chunkier than that. It's more closer to 4.3 in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 21 anything to 15 somethings. Yeah, that's more.
Yeah, it's 2864 by 1512. So
yeah, that is 4.3-ish sounding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So color space is Rec 709. So I guess apparently mine shoots in that.
So I have no idea what mine shoots in. I'm gonna try and take some time this weekend and figure out all that gamut stuff. Just because.
Yeah.
Or not gamut, LUT.
Yeah.
All the LUT info, just because I need to. The next thing I need to learn how to do. So.
Yeah. Let's see. That was. I don't remember what that point system was for that one there. I think it was a 2. I'll have to go back and look. All right. So let me go ahead and switch back over to this one.
Let's see what you get.
And I'm going to close this out.
I'm going to be so pissed if you get rescue.
No, but I think it...
Yeah, you've done that
I already did that.
You've done that one. Did it again. One. Dang it.
God damn it! Seriously? That one, ironically, is. Well, I didn't shoot blue. Oh, that is actually more difficult. I've been wanting to get a nighttime skyline haze filter, so I guess I'll have to go pick up one of those now. Great. As soon as I get all these other filters.
Is that a lens or a matte box filter?
Matte box filter. So it's kind of a slightly reddish colored filter.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I might just shoot without it, honestly. But
Okay.
honestly, that skyline I shot last time was actually kind of difficult. I'm hoping I'm gonna maybe take this weekend here to go find something a little bit better to shoot it, scope out some places, and then next weekend shoot it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me go ahead. All right, so skyline. Let's go back here. Skyline nighttime. That's funny that I got that though. Skyline night. It's 3. And then my backup, which honestly, that I really don't need a backup at this rate because that's an easy one. But we'll see.
Spin the backup just in case.
It's gonna be something harder.
Nighttime skyline isn't on this one too, is it by any chance?
I'm sure it is because it's 1 through 4, and that was a 3.
Yeah, it is on here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, go. Go! No! Come on! Yeah! Oh, damn it!
So close. I mean, that is literally on the line. I really thought I was going to get it again. But to be fair, Skyline Nighttime is a lot easier than Train, in my opinion. I mean, it is.
It depends.
It is so close.
It depends. Oh my god, I was really, really hoping you'd roll a bow.
Can I zoom in? Apparently, when I zoom in, the everything else gets bigger, but the wheel gets smaller. Oh, jeez. All right. So, all right. Which I don't know what Train's rated at, but I think Train is a 3 too.
I think it's a 3 because it was one of mine at one point, I think.
Okay.
You could So one of the things that I was thinking when that came up, hobby shops.
Oh yeah, no. We used to have a real nice Train shop here, and it closed down due to COVID.
Oh, damn.
It was really cool. It was right next to one of our favorite donut places, Taco Donut Palace.
Oh, God. Was
Also
it one
good
of those, like,
tacos.
hole-in-the-wall places that, like, one old guy had just been there forever, and it was just, like, filled with all kinds of model train crap? And they
So
just
I
had,
never actually went in there. I went to their website. It was just a very, very basic, like, homestead website.
oh, yeah.
And so it didn't have much photos. It did. Well, not too bad. No, it had some photos on it. Like they did events and stuff like that where you'd go in and view stuff and they would set up stuff. So it was mostly that kind of thing. I never actually went to it. I just remember seeing and being like, oh, I want to go there. And then I just never made it in there. And I think it was more of it was train and models, but it was primarily about trains, which honestly, Jen, I have no idea why we didn't go in there sooner. Like, I love trains. Like, honestly, I'd rather do trains for this one. I just don't. Oh. I don't know. I might just pick it since it's a number 3 as well. We'll see. I just thought of something. But I'm not going to get my hopes up because it's probably going to fail out and do Skyline anyway. So we'll see. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I lost track of thought. So yeah, okay. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah. Oh, model, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just remember after COVID, that sign was gone. It wasn't there anymore, and that place was empty. So Yeah, bummer. There was another place between here and San Antonio. I want to say it's like a train museum,
Yeah, the
a model
Austin.
train museum, or something like
Oh, the
that.
model train museum. Because I was going to
Yeah,
say, I know there is a steam train museum, and I'm trying to look it up here.
and I think that's actually a little bit different location. Actually, here, let me.
Yeah, so it's not a model train. The Austin Steam Train Museum is in where is that? Cedar
Oh,
Park.
Steam Train Association. Yeah, that's okay. I think this may be them. So I thought it was a model train, but I could be wrong. Oh no, the Austin Steam Train Association does the old. They do a lot of other stuff, but um, I might. Please note that. Please note that the train and rail yard are not open for public tours
Public
or
tours or
photography.
photography. Yeah, I just saw that. God damn it.
Why not?
That's such a that's like such a contradiction in terms. Hey, here's this historical thing that we're working really hard to preserve the experience of. You want to come take pictures of it? Fuck you.
I I got no words.
That seems so asinine.
And it may
Like,
be well, they did say open to public, so or tours. So I guess maybe if I worked with them to do this, maybe that could be something that could be special set up. I don't know.
I would call and ask. I would at
Yeah,
least call and ask.
definitely good. Oh, I forgot about. So they were. Cause I did a lot of research on them because I saw that they had the Southern Pacific 786, which is the old steam engine that was being rebuilt.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wonder what the status of it is. Let's see if they have updates. Uh, Last update, 2021. Uh,
Well, to be fair, it's not exactly a. It doesn't strike me as a thing that needs to be like constantly updated.
well, it looks like they were updating about every 4 to 5 months. All through 2021, it looks like shit. They did a bunch. But I think they're also the ones that do the North Pole Flyer train that
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
between here and.
it's on their special events page.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is okay. Yeah, North Pole Flyer. There it is. Yeah. So, which is still pretty cool too. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Is that like
Um,
their version of Polar Express?
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. Um, yeah, so departure from the Bertram Depot in Bertram, Texas, and it's a 2-hour round trip. Yeah. All right, I'll look at this later. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I can understand why they just probably don't want people getting into shit and doing stupid stuff and peeing on trains. Like I'm sure kids do stupid shit,
Well,
but
yeah, the kids.
yeah,
I mean, but still, the whole no tours of photography. It's like
just so
it's like
weird. It's a weird statement.
it's like going to the Alamo or the Statue of Liberty and being like, oh, it's cool. You can walk around and take a look, but if we catch you pulling a camera out, we're gonna kick your ass out of here. Like, I'm sorry, you don't get to open a historical exhibit like that and tell people, no, sorry, you can't take pictures. I mean, hell, back in 2017 when we went to Europe, were we in the Pergamon? It was wherever Hatshepsut's bust was. It was the other
Mm-hmm.
female pharaoh. Crap, I can't remember. It might have been Hatshepsut. Can't remember. Nefertiti. In whichever museum in Berlin we were in that has Nefertiti's bust, they have signs everywhere like, oh, you can't take pictures of this shit. Everyone and their mom had their phone out taking pictures of that damn thing.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Oh, my wife says also, bitch, you stole it, which, I mean, to be fair,
It's fair.
yeah. Like, I mean, come on. Don't tell me I can't take pictures of your imperialistic war treasures, you dumb shits.
I mean, if anything else, I could just offer them the footage, which is what I always like third sentence in, hey, you can keep the footage for your own usage.
Yeah, I shoot 6K footage and I own a production company. I'll let you
Yeah.
have whatever I shoot. Like, that's free. That would be like if somebody just knocked on my door, hey, I'll wire your shop out back for free. Okay, that's fine. You want to slap a sign on it that says, hey, so and so wired it?
Yeah.
Sure, go right ahead. I don't care.
Like,
Doing me a
yeah,
favor.
I might, that one. So I will say some of these I feel like are like a longer game, really. Um,
Yeah.
and I know you and I are both starting to get busy here, or even on the weekends here, but I'm starting to think, and I know every time we're like, hey, let's do this, and we change it, we keep constantly changing this. I almost wonder that we do an easy one from week to week, and a 1 to 3 challenge, but we have an additional challenge that's like every 6 weeks. That's a hard one, something you
A
can plan a little
2 month
bit more
film
for,
challenge.
or a
Yeah.
2 month, yeah.
Yeah.
In which case, like planning this thing, like I have a week or 2 weeks. I mean, the nice thing about the 2-week film challenge is that you have to deal with 2 weeks. That deadline is difficult.
Yeah, especially for stuff you can do at home, it's not that bad. Like the recreating the lighting challenge,
Yeah.
you can do that at home. You want to shoot trees, you can do that at home. You want to light something on fire in your backyard and shoot it, you can do that at home.
Yeah.
Careful.
So
But yes.
that's the only thing. Is like, 2 months. Maybe we'll do that once every so often or something like that. But it's like it
Yeah.
brings me back to 2 months. Oh, you can't do it in 2 weeks. What's the challenge? But at the same time, I'd like to do something that's a little bit nicer production wise. I would like to take my time on instead of rushing through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I was thinking about that yesterday. Not specifically, oh, hey, you know what we should do? Longer, more complicated challenges. As much as it was, uh, there are incremental things that as I'm learning how to do some of this stuff, I am getting to like practice what I'm learning in some of the stuff that we're shooting. But there's a lot of stuff that's just technique that is reserved for very specific circumstances, that like if I were to be doing stuff outdoors in the daytime, I don't have a lot of the equipment that I would need to, like what we were talking about this weekend. I don't have a lot of the equipment that I would need to really get good static shots that are lit well, aside from just using real good natural direct sunlight. What I can do, though, is take a little bit longer, plan something out, set up a shot that is, meticulously assembled, well thought out,
Yeah.
and really forces me to think about all of what I have been working on and what I've learned, and actually like bring that to bear. And I mean, it doesn't even have to be anything ridiculously complicated as much as it does, hey, do something that actually forces you to use the stuff that you've learned how to do. I get it. There's a bit of a gulf between you and I as far as skills are concerned, because this literally for you has been like your job for years and years and years, and for me, this is just some of it I've had a tiny, tiny little bit of professional experience with. A lot of it's just curiosity and hobby stuff. But yeah, I think if I had a little bit longer to actually sit down, experiment with some stuff, because that is one of the hard things about doing it on a 2-week basis. I basically got evenings and weekends, and isn't a whole 2 weeks worth of that amount of time isn't a whole lot to really experiment. To learn, yes, but to actually like sit down and experiment and try stuff out. For more complicated stuff, I think if we wanted to take a longer approach and really orientate a lot of our focus and efforts on something like that, yeah, I'd be fine doing like a 6 or 8 week challenge. that is, hey, let's pour effort and attention into something that's a little bit more complicated. Like this stuff back here, I've wanted to toy around with, like, hey, let's put that in a light box, something back there,
Yeah.
or some things from back there. Put them in light boxes and like actually shoot some kind of featurette on what something I've got on my shelf, how it works,
Yeah.
what it looks like, what it sounds like, what the user interface experience is, stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
stuff on its face that seems kind of trivial until you actually sit down and try and plan out, okay, how am I going to light this? How am I going to, obviously these cameras don't do any kind of like gen locking, so you've got to get the shutter timed correctly. Narration, um, color grading, because a lot of these things are different shades of beige, and trying to make everything look uniform is yeah, like
Yeah.
I would love actually taking a little bit more time, and
Well,
I'm just rambling now.
No, you're good. After this challenge, let's look into that.
Okay.
And of course, as we start getting into the summer, for me, things generally slow down a little bit more for me.
Okay.
But at the same time, I think we'll have more opportunities to actually plan stuff because people are technically in their summers. So their families are either traveling or they're not in school. I guess what I'm trying to say is that people that are business owners, especially with some of these things that require like a barbecue event or something like that, those things are going to be a little bit easier to obtain. Or like there's one of them that's like video someone with a water sport, I think it was, and we're like, it's freezing ass outside, like no one's going to be in a canoe. But although maybe in Austin, I mean, it can be like 30 degrees outside and someone would be in a freaking canoe or kayak, not a canoe, a kayak.
Yeah.
But
in the middle of July, though,
middle of July, it is a freaking public pool.
Yeah.
It's packed.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. But there's bats, freaking bats. Anyway, so yeah, I think we should look into that. That'll give us a little bit of a reprieve, but also allow us to do something a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, no, I like that. We'll reconvene.
That sounds good. I think that's all we pretty much have for tonight. We've been talking nearly an hour, so I'm pretty sure we lost Jen about 20 minutes ago, and pretty much everybody else about 54 minutes ago. So yeah, but
sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, and until next time, of course, in 2 weeks when we have our current challenges hopefully completed.
Yes.
And we will discuss having a bigger challenge, our possibly annual or biannual massive mega challenge. Wait, where is it? Huh? Yeah, there you go. All right, until next time.
Adios.